The votes are in and it's a pro-life loss. The state of Ohio wants to protect abortion access. It comes as a warning for anti-abortion states across the nation. Voters there just rejected a ballot measure that would have made it more difficult to enshrine abortion rights in the state's constitution. President Joe Biden called it a win for democracy and for women. Meanwhile, many Catholics in Ohio still have hope this amendment could be defeated this fall. Here to talk more about that, the national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux, John Lavenberg. Hi, John. How's it going?
Katie. Good, thanks.
Oh, good. So what was the reaction of the Ohio bishops to this vote?
Yeah, so I spoke with someone from the Ohio State Catholic Conference, which represents the state bishops today. And what they said is that before the vote on issue 1, the state's bishops didn't take a stance, they remained neutral, and that they still remain neutral on it. And they said that's because they view this as a procedural vote that it would amend the state constitution, opposed to a vote on a moral issue that is something they would normally speak on. So at this point, they're just focused on November and making sure that that abortion amendment doesn't get passed.
And then based on the voter turnout, an overwhelming vote against issue 1, why do they still say that they can defeat the abortion amendment on the ballot this fall?
Yeah, so contrary to what many say, what the Ohio State Catholic Conference told me was that they've spoken to a lot of people who both voted against issue 1 and plan to vote against the abortion amendment as well. They say that people expressed that they were going to vote against issue 1 because they think it would hinder the democratic process. But some of those same people also said that they are pro-life and because of that plan to vote against Amendment 1 this fall. So again, it just comes down to them continuing their advocacy, and they hope that those efforts will be enough to prevent the abortion amendment from passing in November.
Now you mentioned that advocacy. So what does that advocacy look like?
Sure. So from the bishop's perspective, they've issued 2 letters, one in February and one in May, both denouncing what this abortion amendment would mean and the extreme nature of it. So they've issued those 2 letters, and they plan to continue to speak out and issue fact sheets, prayer cards, and different things so that voters can make sure they're making the most informed decision this November. So they have 3 months to do so. They're confident that they can put their best effort forward and hopefully get the number of votes to turn down this amendment.
Thank you, John Lavenberg, national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Katie.
Hi, I'm Christine Persichetti, anchor of Currents News. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button on this video. And if you want to see more content just like it, subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, because we are putting your faith in the news.